Kuska, Conchutin, Coffee a Hui, American Exclude, Cucus a Pus, Apanax, Tisco Holt, Mi Hostage, Squitch is Buffbach, Mi Lieutenant Sinclair, Squitchich is Squitchquatch, Miniakin Chichamist, Iliayat, Ilkas, Hostage, Lemon.
Westbank First Nation is located in the heart of the beautiful central Okanagan Valley within the traditional territory of the Syilx or Okanagan people. Across Canada, Westbank First Nation is recognized for its visionary, progressive leadership and economic success.
Welcome to Westbank First Nation. I am Pat Fosbury, the Director of Operations, CAO, and WFN member. Since 2005, our government has grown to be a leader and model for many other First Nations across the land. The Self-Government Agreement, Constitution, community planning documents, and strategic plans, laws, and policy all lay the stable and strong foundation that is needed for our government. But it is our community, our leaders, our employees that build success from this foundation.
WFN formed the first Aboriginal Economic Development Commission in Canada. The EDC advises Chief and Council on economic development matters and supports and promotes development goals.
From a legal perspective, it's so exciting that we can say to lenders and developers and title insurers that the land here is secure, some of the most secure in Canada, because of the land system of holding title here is very much like the provincial land title system, where you recognize priority of registration, which is revolutionary from a legal perspective and gives a lot of comfort to developers and stakeholders on this reserve.
As a Westbank First Nation band member and a commissioner on the Westbank First Nation Economic Development Commission, I feel that it's a good opportunity to be involved with the decision making that affects positive change within the community, provides an opportunity to further the status of our band members and our band as a whole. I think that I bring a unique perspective to the Economic Development Commission with my past education and my current employment with Okanagan College. I can provide that educational perspective.
So as the CEO of the YMCA of Okanagan and a commissioner on the Economic Development Commission, I'm passionate about building strong communities. I believe key elements of a strong community are a vibrant economy, healthy and resilient families, and effective governance. And Westbank First Nations community has all of these things, which makes our job as commissioners on the EDC so much easier.
My name is Jordan Coble. I'm the Cultural and Operations Administrator for Westbank First Nation. I'm very happy and honored to be here sharing with you our history, our knowledge, and sharing with you what makes us who we are over the thousands and thousands of years that we've been on these lands, sharing with our knowledge with all visitors and guests, but also with our future generations to move forward in a prosperous and healthy way.
We are an independent school, we are a band school, however, more importantly, we are a private school. So our student demographics, we have about 50% are WFN, Westbank First Nation, 25% are other Aboriginal, and 25% are non-Aboriginal. So our doors are open to all people and children who want to attend our school. The CS celebration is a time when we celebrate our children, and it corresponds with the Saskatoon berry in the springtime. So that's what we're looking at from our children, and that support that we give through this celebration cements that in their minds, in the community minds, that our youth and education is key to our future.
Services and amenities are many. Sidewalks, streetlights, parks, and recreation facilities contribute to a safe and healthy community.
On Westbank First Nation reserves, IR 9 and 10, there are just over 6,100 water connections. Through ongoing development, the WFN Utilities Department continues to add to its number of customers. This makes Westbank First Nation the largest First Nation purveyor of water in BC.
A beautiful 19,000 square foot youth center was constructed in late 2016 for the use and benefit of the youth. Westbank First Nation has grown at a rapid rate with property values now in excess of $1.6 billion. This growth has consistently outpaced the province of British Columbia and many municipalities in the region over the past 10 years. Westbank land developments are set to the very highest standards and with the highest and best use of its lands. It currently has partnerships in 2 shopping centres, Sinyatin and Okanagan Lake Shopping Centre, in addition to off-reserve developments and ownerships. With one of the largest square footage of on-reserve retail and commercial development in all of Canada, Westbank has become a destination for people to live, work, and do business. Our community welcomes the challenge to create a healthy, prosperous future on our road to self-sufficiency and strives to be the first choice for home buyers, land developers, and entrepreneurs. We welcome all to come, stay a while, and learn about this amazing First Nation community.
Community, leadership, and pride. Welcome to Westbank First Nation.